It's holiday time. There are parties, fundraisers, galas, exciting events. But have you ever struggled in walking into that room and not knowing how to network through the event? Well, I'm here to offer some helpful advice so this way we can get you through the event and have a great time doing it. My name is Rein. I'm an executive recruiter and a job search strategist. I teach job seekers how to market themselves to employers so this way they get hired rapidly. I'm sharing those inside secrets from the view of the recruiter. Before I give you some advice, I'd like to remind you to subscribe to receive alerts anytime that I post new content to get you hired rapidly. Also, just one more moment. If you are job searching, I want to direct you to my website. It's www.poundingpavement101. There I have a free job search training that is a genius strategic map to help you land your dream job rapidly. So let's get back to some advice about how to navigate sometimes these intimidating parties as you walk in. As you can see, I'm dressed. I'm headed out to a gala tonight. I'm very excited to see a lot of old friends and to make new friends. So first of all, before you walk in, I want you to prepare, I know I hate this, and I hate to say these words, your elevator pitch. I know. It's the old words. But the first thing someone is going to ask, you need to introduce yourself. So how are you going to introduce yourself? Are you going to tell your whole background? No, within 30 seconds, I want you to tell who you are, one interesting fact about yourself, just to start the conversation. Now, when you're going to these parties, I want you to dress professionally. Not provocatively. I want something very simple. As you see, I'm dressed very simply tonight. Okay, nothing over the top. I'm not going to a wedding with all my friends. I'm not going out to the bar. I'm going to a professional environment. And sometimes you need to tone that down a little bit. I know it's hard sometimes. Okay, I'm wearing black. I happen to like wearing black. But hey, if you have something that's red, I know someone wearing pink tonight. I hope she's watching this video. That's fantastic. Wear what makes you feel good. And that's what's really important. Before the event, if you're able to, I want you to research the people who will be attending. Now, not all the time can you do this, but if you're going into a business party, you might be able to take a look at the people working at the company or who might be attending the event. And you can do some research on LinkedIn. So this way, maybe you number one, you familiarize yourself with the people who will be attending and their faces. So this way, when you get to the party, it will be the second time that you're seeing them. And maybe you'll see some little nuggets of things that you have in common. For example, I was on a call today and someone was from the city of where I attended school. So all of a sudden there's that immediate connection and it gave us a conversation to talk. We were talking about the snow in upstate New York. So find that hook that you can talk to people about. Now, when you walk in, and I've told you this advice in the past, I do not want you to go to the corner. No one is, because they're just as nervous. No one is going to walk all the way across the room to talk to you. If you're walking in by yourself, and you might be a little nervous. I know I'm going to be nervous as you first walk in. It's always great to go with people, but that's not always the possibility. So what I want you to do is find a cocktail table, find a table in the middle of the possibilities. And I give this advice all the time. I do a presentation called Networking for Introverts at many schools and organizations. And this is one advice that I do give. Put yourself in the middle of the possibilities because then you can pick up on conversations happening around you rather than someone having to walk across the room to speak with you. It actually takes the pressure off you, so it makes it easier. Now, when you approach someone, okay, I want you to go in with confidence. You've practiced, you've rehearsed, you've checked people out, you've done your research, you've dressed up professionally. Well, I want you to walk in, have that strong handshake. No one likes a limp handshake. A strong handshake. Smile. People will reflect what they see. So I want you to smile, be friendly, be happy, be energetic. It will make all the difference in the world. Do not fold the arms like this. Look at this. It's a cross. It's telling people not to talk to you. Be open to the possibilities of talking to people. I have some more advice that I'd like to share with you, but I want to remind you, subscribe to get alerts every time I post new videos like this to help you not only find your dream job, but just to navigate the corporate world. So when you walk in, okay, and now you've started to talk with someone, initiate the conversation. Now, how are you going to do that? That's always difficult. Well, I want you to talk about what's easiest. What's easiest? You're both at the same event. What brought you to that event? Was it an organization? Was it your company? Was it an industry event? Start to talk about that. Okay, and that's a great opening. Now, when you start to talk, ask open-ended questions to the person. Why? Because it'll get them talking. If you just make a statement, then it ends right there. If you ask a question, they're going to feel obliged to respond to the question. And then that gets a two-way conversation going. It's the easiest way to get this done. So ask those open-ended questions. Ask things that would interest you and find out about the person. Look, people love to talk about themselves. So ask them a question about themselves. And it doesn't even have to be about the industry. Maybe you ask them, do you have children? How do you participate in this event? Think of those questions even before you go in. What would I ask? Come up with 3 questions. I always love 3 is the magic number. If you haven't watched Schoolhouse Rock, go watch Schoolhouse Rock. Love that. 3 is the magic number. And go in with 3 questions that you're going to be asking. And you can be consistent. No one's going to know. No one's paying that much attention to say, oh, well, you asked the same question to that person over there. No one cares. It's just engaging with people. Now, when you do ask those questions, I want you to listen. Listen for the responses. Being a good listener is always a good thing as you're going into these events because people love to talk. Okay, but they don't always listen. Pick up on the cues that they're talking about. They will lead you to a follow-up question, and then you have a conversation going. Now, after you have that conversation, I have to remind you, subscribe to get alerts every time I post new content like this to help you out in navigating the business world. So after that conversation, you don't want to walk away. You want to be able to connect with them again. Okay, so pull out your business cards. Yes, I did this yesterday. Bring your business cards. I'm bringing mine tonight because people are going to want to stay in touch with you because you've been such an avid listener and you've asked so many insightful questions. They're going to want to stay in touch. So bring those business cards. Look, if you're unemployed right now, it's okay to make business cards with your contact information. And maybe it's just a scan. Okay, I have a scan. I have a digital business card too. I like to use these because I like the paper cards. I always have them on my desk at all times. Because I'm a visual person, so I always like to be able to pull the card. But someone can scan my information as well. I have it both ways. So I want you to share the business card and ask for their business card because you want to be able to get in touch with them. So if you don't have business cards, say, hey, do you have a card? I'd love to stay in touch with you. Guaranteed everyone has their cell phone on them. Have the cell phone, exchange contact information. Oh, so simple. I think I'm going to have to do a video on that next, on how to do that. After the event, follow up, connect on LinkedIn. Say, hey, great to meet you at that party. They'll be really appreciative that you reached out. Do you think that they'd be willing to accept your LinkedIn connection? Yeah, definitely. If you had a great conversation, they'd be more than happy to connect with you. And at the end of the day, most importantly, have fun. Enjoy the experience. If you don't put yourself out there, you're sitting at home, you're going to watch TV. There's nothing exciting on at the moment because the writer's strike is still ending. But this way you're out there, not sitting at home in your ivory tower. Nothing is going to happen if you're sitting at home. You've got to get yourself out there. And I want you just to have a great time and smile and have fun. My name is Ilene Rein from Pounding Pavement 101. I'm going to remind you to subscribe to get alerts every time I post new content like this to help you out navigating the business world. And remember to go to my website. It's poundingpavement101.com. I have a free job search training there that will help you as you're searching for a new job. And if you really want to turbocharge your job search, grab time on my calendar. It's at gethired.careers. Nice and simple, gethired.careers. The link is also on my website, and I'm going to put some links in the comments of this video to help you out. So this way you can just click and go there easily. Again, my name is Ilene Rein from poundingpavement101.com. I'm on my way to a party, and I look forward, if you are watching this and you're going to be there, I look forward to seeing you there. Have a great evening.